gonna be that bad. Ooh, that like the wrong way. It's Ohio State though. I'm not about to. All right. I'm telling you. That shit, but I feel like I'm past a team that I did. Right. Right. I'm changing stadium, so we don't gotta do that. But
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I haven't played reg in minutes. You might win. That's not okay.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game.
Start off there.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I shouldn't have picked this.
The
I'm
offense lining up for a first down play.
gonna fuck myself.
Hand off from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Message sent. Not only did I just stick him, I'm going to give him a few words like, hey, listen, bud, you want to take off and scramble? I got plenty more where that came from. Great job by the defense, setting the tone with some physicality.
He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs
take our time.
doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
And they'll finally get him down after a
Take our time.
terrific pickup.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Calls his own number. And they try
If that shit would have opened up how I wanted it,
is not happening.
you'd have been gone. You'd have been gone. If it would have opened up how exactly how I wanted it, that shit would have been gone.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he
Yeah,
elbows his
I threw that.
receiver out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh!
Won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
That was a bug in your head.
I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Okay.
To throw, it's Leonard. Flushed out of the pocket. Shoots it to the left.
I threw it.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he
I could have sworn I do that. I could have sworn I did that. Like, what the fuck?
That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look at it. Man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
You know that was a touchdown. That's the crazy part. You knew that was a
Not
touchdown.
nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still suffering.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we can go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
This defense is making life hard on the quarterback early in the game. We're only in the first quarter. They've already got a pick, and that time they swat another one away, man. They are breaking on the ball.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Henderson. Still on his feet at the 45. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player. But this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Howard. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
These niggas are kind of slow.
They've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down. This defense gets the ball back for its own. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Using his legs, it's Henderson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Now. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And
This
his
team,
defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it.
team,
He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. He thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't.
I think we got missed.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick. They get it, and they...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught.
Like, what the fuck?
He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the right.
Come on, Bob.
They get him stopped at the 5
Say that again.
line, but it will be first and goal from there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's looking for a man on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He'll set up to throw. Coming after it. And the pass is incomplete. up one quarter. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling right now.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's balanced. Return. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to...
Makes the grab on the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Otis left him grasping. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Unloads to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Feeling some heat. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They keep attacking through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions, setting up 3rd down.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Buys a little time. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
All kinds of running room. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone.
What the?
And
Yeah.
touchdown, Ohio State.
You gotta get back.